my lowest weight before I fly on holiday. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So this is it. This is my last video weigh-in before I fly away, and okay, I haven't hit my target. Oh, I've come so close. And I'll get to that in a little second, in a little minute. Mounjaro week 55. Considering I haven't hit my target or beaten it like I thought I was, maybe I got too cocky achieving that, because at one point I was losing weight like there's no tomorrow. I really was. I'm doing so well. Yeah, you know what? It happens. Nothing's perfect. If life was perfect, then I wouldn't be in this situation in the first place to need Mounjaro, but it is what it is. So before I get into anything, I don't know what's happened to the channel, and I'd just like to welcome everyone. I want to say thank you for everyone to subscribing in the last month. Like, we're talking about over 50 people, so I really do appreciate that. I have a dedicated folder regarding my Mounjaro journey, so feel free to browse around, because I promise you it's not been easy. So this week, it's been a good one, because like, it's just getting better. A little bit too late, but you know, I'd rather finish on a high note than, you know, bad mood and go on holiday. So I'm going away literally the next few days. I started packing my suitcase. I made a video about this before, like the one before this one. Do you know what? Even though I've lost the weight that I have lost, I still sort of find it hard to believe, because I still feel like the old me. Found a few clothes from last year. Obviously, I've not worn them since last summer. It's just mad. Like, I have to admit, I'm a bit of a hoarder. I've struggled to let things go. Come to terms with a few of the things that I found this week as I was packing my suitcase. Like, oh, you know what? It's in no use to me anymore. Like, it's just too big. Like, it's just done. You know, so I've chucked that. You know, for me to do that is actually quite difficult. My wife's always called me a hoarder. I'm like a size like large now. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. Gym wise, it's been going really well. Now I have to admit, since I've switched back to Mounjaro from Reta, I've noticed my strength hasn't been as consistent. While I was on Reta, I think I maxed out 113 kilos on pec fly. It's a plate loading, so I admit that, but it's not, you know. But 113 kilos, especially for me, I mean, that's like personal best. I did 3 really good reps out of 5. Like, the first one I struggled, the last one I struggled, but 2, 3, 4, bang, bang, bang. I've noticed since I've gone back to Mounjaro, yes, I have started to lose more weight regularly as opposed to Reta. The dose, I have to admit that as well, the dose was quite low, and this is 7.5 milligrams now. The body composition was unbelievable. Now I'm struggling to do, I don't know, 103 kilos. Like, it's a push. Take that with what you will, you know. I think, yeah, I didn't lose the weight, considering I was on like once 2 milligrams, then back down, and I finished the vial. But yeah, the body composition, the strength I had on Reta, brilliant. Versus Mounjaro anyway. But right now, it's all about the weight. The food's been good this week. You know what? Because I'm literally flying away in the next few days, I've sort of stopped weighing my food. Stopped tracking calories. Not because I don't care, not because I've given up. I was just like, you know what? I've been so consistent, portions wise, like visually. I'm still eating healthy, I really am. I just like, you know what? I'm still eating the same stuff, so it's fine. You know, before I was really analytical. Like, I'd be weighing everything, scanning everything, and you know, to a great success. I've been doing that really, really well. But in the last, say, 10 days, I've just not because I don't care. It's because I more or less eat the same stuff, and I'm still losing weight. So I'm just like mentally drained, physically. I feel so battered. I need this holiday. And I want to thank you to everyone on your comments in the last few videos. It really, really means a lot. I've had a lot of interactions lately, and like I said, you know, the channel, it's got loads of new subscribers for whatever reason. So, you know, keep interacting and You know, but I promise you there's so much more content to come when I come back from holiday. No one cares. You want to know about my weight. Mounjaro week 55. So when I first started, 55 weeks ago, the 1st of July 2025, I was an awful, not my heaviest, 20 stone 12. And you know the funny thing is, I didn't even know I was 20 stone 12. I always said in most of my videos, if you have been watching for a while, I was 20 stone 9. Only until I was doing the calculations from pounds and kilos and all that, it's like, holy shit, I was actually fatter than I thought I was. Okay, that's worse. Which makes it slightly, sorry, I'm talking about 3 more pounds, but slightly bigger achievement. So I was 20 stone 12 when I first started. I went on holiday last year, 1 month in, losing, I think, around a stone, maybe just over. Gained all my weight back on, which is normal for me. Usually takes me a year to lose it, so it's just a vicious cycle. So I lost all that weight pretty quick, to be honest. Downward spiral ever since. I've been fasting for over 270 days now. Gym, minimum 3 times a week. Weight training only. This is the only cardio that I do. Just brisk walk, you know. So anyway, so I weighed myself this morning. So my lowest weight, and counting, okay, I haven't hit my target. And you know what, honestly, maybe a few videos, this would bum me out. It would proper put me down because I've worked so hard to get to where I am. And I've had so many comments. And it's happening again at work, like it's unbelievable. So my work clothes are more or less what I've been wearing, but the same, you know, they're 2XL, baggy, you know, they're work clothes, so I don't really care, you know. And the fact that this week, because I've lost even more weight, like it looks more like a 10. The first time ever in my whole life, after the compliments I'm having and criticism as well at work, because I do, especially working with friends, you know, I do get sick. I took my top off in front of everyone. I don't do that ever. I mean, I'm going to be on the beach in a couple of days, so that's different, but regardless, when I'm on the beach, even like last year onwards, I was so uncomfortable with myself, my bulk, my whatever. I took my top off at work. There's only a few people around, but it's on the main street, you know, so I just didn't really care. I just took my top off, and everyone was like, "You're smaller than I thought you were." Because again, still got my old pre-Mounjaro clothes, you know, baggy and whatever, and everyone was just like shocked how, because I've been called by my wife lately anorexic, which is starting to really piss me off, to be honest, because she's not used to this, or hasn't been used to this since I was 21, so it's just weird. So yeah, I just took my top off, and you know, I'm so confident in myself now that I'm, you know, and everyone said that enough. No, I'm not done. I'm not going to stop until I feel comfortable with what I see. Like, I'm not. I've lost. So I weighed myself, and I am, well, I'll put it on the screen now. So it's my lowest weight. And basically, in a nutshell, I've lost 40 kilos. And I'm not done. I promise you I'm not done. I am 16, no way. I'm 14 and a half stone. So my target is 14 stone. I am half a stone away from that, and I'm not done. And you know what? Saying 7 pounds away, half a stone, I can sort of visualize that. But like I said, from what I can see, no. I'm gonna carry on going until I feel comfortable with myself, because you know what, it's not just the weight, there's so much more to it, I promise you. But how, from where I've come, from the health issues, the struggling to breathe, going up the stairs, being unfit, snoring at night. My wife would literally punch and kick me in my sleep every night because I was like Darth Vader in bed. Like literally, it was like that. I didn't know. She was like, "Oh, you doing it again?" You know, that's gone. Like, I don't feel clogged or fat in my throat anymore. I've gone from used to sort of wear a 3XL to cover the bulk to now I'm able to wear a large and counting. But I'm right, you know, I've put so much work into the gym. Like I said, I'm not even done. I promise you, I'm not done. I'm a totally different person. You know, to be fair, do you know what? I was talking to my wife about this because she's been telling me for a good while to stop. She calls me anorexic, right? Like, she hugs me. She goes, you feel, she can hug me and have loads of room, right? And she's not used to that. And she's small and petite anyway, so she's not like she's got long gorilla arms. She's the one who brought Mounjaro to my attention. I've heard of these injections for a little while, but I just didn't really care. And the reason why I didn't care is because I hated my old self, but I didn't mind it. And when she mentioned Mounjaro to me, like, she knows X, Y, and Z who have lost a bit of weight, friends-wise, really skeptical about all this stuff. What's the worst that can happen, right? I mean, she was happy when I was 2 stone heavier at 16 stone. She goes, right, that's it. You know, for you're just right. I started Mounjaro not for myself, because again, I didn't mind it, because I had really bad, unhealthy habits. And you know what, to be fair, I didn't mind it. I'm a foodie. I love my food. I have a sweet tooth. You know, I would binge like there's no tomorrow, and it's what got me in this mess in the first place. I only started Mounjaro for my wife and kids. The snoring, the comments, I genuinely used to wear maybe less than a handful of different of clothes. And the reason why I did that, I would always pick what's on top over and over, because I know that it fits. It was like a safety net. It's mental health as well. Generally is. Like, didn't mind myself because I sort of accepted it. Fast forward to just over a year, 1 year and 3 weeks to be exact. I've lost 6 stone, 40 kilos. My wardrobe is more vibrant. I used to wear the same dark clothes again, hide the bulk and whatever. I mean, we went out last night and I've got brand new Timberlands, I've got Armani glasses, you know, if you go back, if you were to see my first ever vlog, I was starting my Mounjaro journey 16 weeks into my journey, because again, I was still so uncomfortable with the whole, I am a totally different person. I really, really am. I've come up my shell. I've only started this vlog thing to look back at myself and my progress. I didn't think I'd be where I am now. I really, really didn't. Again, I didn't think it would work, but I've pushed myself as much as I can. And I feel like I've taken it to the next level with all these additional peptides. I've got more to come, I promise you. So yeah, that's about it really. So let's do a little recap. I'm about to fly away. This is my lowest weight in 16 years. I'm the fittest, strongest version of myself since then as well. I've gone from a cover the bulk 3XL to a large, tight 40-inch waist, so I say 42 comfortable, to size 34. And yeah, I feel like I've got like a whole new lease of life. And I'm going away in the next 48 hours, give or take, I think. But I'm just buzzing, really am buzzing. I think it's great. I feel like I put my body through so much with injecting multiple peptides. At one point I was taking 5 peptides at the same time. And I will redo that when I come back, because what difference that made. Also, I was running a poll, and I'm going to post it now. 60-40 at the time of recording right now, on me making a GLP-1 on holiday vlog. Now, I'm going to inject my last Mounjaro before I go on holiday in the next 36 hours. And I won't be using anything for 2 weeks until I come back. And you know what, my body needs a rest, I can't wait. At one point, like I said, I was taking 5 peptides, different peptides. I'm gonna just chill. I was like a pincushion, like, you know, upper glute, left, right, awful. Too much going on. I will do that again, but I'm just saying. If I can, I will make a GLP-1 on holiday, just see if I can, and let you know how I'm getting on food-wise. You know, I'm expecting to put on weight, and I'm fine with that. It's a holiday. I'm not going to go there and start panicking and I can't eat this, I can't eat. I'm just going to chill, and we'll see where it goes. So I'll catch you in the next one.